Rangers, though, are coming in and should... Oh my god, they're pulverizing that king. That king tiger's almost dead! Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 bringing you another COH2 replay. This is a 3v3 on fields of Winnetook? Yeah, something like that. Well, okay, I don't know why you say no to good luck, have fun. That's kind of negative, Mossy. So we have Clouks and Hunter on the allied team, one of each. And then we have a Vermont player with 2 OKW with Hassan, Nidell, and the one who knocks. No key. Okay, I don't know what that's about either. If you want to submit a replay to Greyshot Productions to have it featured in one of my videos, send to greyshotproductions@gmail.com and I'll take a look. I also accept it on coh2.org in my own forum section, and of course in my Discord. If you want access to my Discord to submit there, or check out early access to videos, you can check out my Patreon. And yeah, there's just another way to support me other than subscribing, which you know a lot of you guys actually watch me aren't subscribed. So hey, if you have never subscribed, maybe do it. Or again, maybe go subscribe to someone else who equally makes awesome content and could use it. Meanwhile, we have the Axis trying to take mid. They are unable to. Brit forces are pushing them back. They're still going at each other in the comments. Oh boy, can't wait to see what that devolves into. Okay, Brits, again, smart, going into the cover of the pit area. So that way they can use it against the German, who's in its own cover, but that way they can put some pressure on him. American players chopping the Stern Pioneers, rushing on in by getting in the defense position behind heavy cover. Should be able to win that as long as he, oh my god, get in the house, please. Get in the house. Oh my, if he got in the house because of the fact there's barely any windows, that might have been beneficial for the American player. Brits still fighting in mid, and actually doing quite well. MG coming up as well to help suppress those troops. We had Assault NGDs coming in on left. I'm sorry, Assault Grens, not NGs, what am I saying? Pioneers coming in the back. They're trying to kill this conscript squad. I think it might be better for them to gain cover. But, hey, not too bad. They at least push one unit back, but they themselves will be pushed back. Pioneer squad could do some damage, though. I don't think he'll win against both as long as they move in cover. But it looks like Stern Pioneer's coming on in to help. And this Engineer squad's probably going to die? Wait, to a bunch of Pioneer? Oh my god, it's not retreating. Don't know why they retreat, but hey, he didn't. Anyway, Vickers machine gun locking down this area. No one taking mid just yet. American players trying to take right and doing a small bit of damage over time with his riflemen and buildings, which is fine. Why did he say hard? Is because he just killed some troops? Oh, he has a sniper. God mode, he said. What God mode? What's God mode? The Pioneers? The Assault NG? Okay, the Assault Grens, I keep saying NG, Assault Grens. We do have Rangers as well with Hunters, so we can see him, use some close range troops to fight off the Assault Grens that he's picked with Mechanized Assault. Again, very good close range. I would say make sure you use cover. Hassan has gone with Grand Defensive, so good use of Panzer Fusiliers for long range fare and as well anti-AT fare with the Tiger. We also have another Jagdtiger variant with Nidell going with Breakthrough Doctrine. Now, again, I think this could be a good option for him. Has some good long-range troops, and the Jagdtiger could be very potent in mid, as there's plenty of open space and plenty of points he can go for. Oh god, this sniper. Universal Carrier giving chase. Sniper barely alive. Will he get back to his own base? Oh no, he should be fine. Okay, so what will happen is this guy will Panzerfaust it and stop him from advancing. Or, never mind, depends if the Volk squad's like, I guess not, fuck off. Sniper is still trying to run, but they might be able to get a clean shot. Gets the clean shot, builds another sniper in the meantime? And you kill it, which is great. Except, you did lose the sniper right there, which probably, was death. Probably the death could have been averted. One note I will say is, why isn't the Volk squads decommissioning this for fuel? As someone who could use Rex and crew to, get additional resources to help you out, that could be helpful. Let's see, we have Special Weapons Regiment, which has got good support abilities, plus the Crocodile. Mossy went B4. Oh boy. The question is, will Mossy be a believer and use the B4, or for Mother Russia and everything else? And again, Hunter went with this, so it's good infantry, good AT with the Rangers as well. They're incredibly potent. And as well, you have Calliope, which is good against infantry. By the way, if you see me like swatting something, there's this gnat that literally is just flying around. I think I just got it. Oh my god, I just bring it up and I'm able to kill it. Thank Christ. But yeah, I literally, unfortunately, left some fruit in the bathroom, in the garbage, and did take it out immediately, and that's what you get. I'm just hopeful. My cat's on the case. She literally swatted a scorpion half, so I'm pretty confident she'll deal with the remaining gnats very quickly. There's only a handful, but literally it's just like they constantly will fly around my face and then just move off, and then 10 minutes later it'll just come back. It's like, god dang it. So I'm trying to stare at a screen, you just have this little thing flying by your eye. You're like, that's what you get for living in Texas. There's never ever a time that it'll get cold enough to get rid of bugs, or the bugs will ever like dissipate. But hey, yeah, it could be worse. Could live up in the north and have to deal with stink bugs. I literally had a time at Penn State where literally the entire wall, no joke, the entire glass wall of about 3 stories high were covered in stink bugs, just because that's how big of a swarm there was. Literally, there was a petition to be like, can we get a flamethrower just to burn them off, please? Like, seriously? That would be wonderful. But alas, half-track opening fire against these troops. No, I'm joking about the flamethrower, but people brought up, like, I'm just going to get a hairspray and just burn them. But yeah, sometimes there were a number of stink bugs in that area. They've died down, at least from what I've seen over the years. Man, no one knocks, you're losing quite a number of men. You're about to lose this half-track. Because, yeah, double AT grenade from the Royal Engineers and the Brits opening fire. Brit is yet to take mid. So that's a bit weird. And as well with that, we have the flaming half-track opening fire against these guys. Again, not bad, not terrible. Again, kind of being effective of sorts. It's just one of those things where it's like, you had a good intention, you just improperly used it. You want to keep this thing back, maybe you're trying to kill the assault ground, but that was so weak, you should have retreated it. There's just a series of bad moves there. Nidell, nice thing enough, does have troops moving in, has Sturm, unfortunately the Sturm Pioneers, though, could have been used some heavy covered open fire against these guys and probably would have killed them. Conscripts trying to take this point. The half-track is the biggest issue. I'm really surprised we haven't seen any AT crew. A support weapon Campagna would be great to get a T-gun or something like that, because I get it, you built the other one to get a sniper. Maybe you'll kill the German sniper, maybe you won't, maybe he'll kill you. Whatever the case may be, I do think the biggest issue right now is AT. I think that's your biggest issue right now, is you kind of need that to hold back the half-track and additional forces lying around. Maybe even the MG to kind of stop people. Mines as well along these key flanks. Panzer Slayers going in for the flank. Those shock troops, and actually the British infantry could knock them out quite quickly. Very well could. They're doing a lot of damage. The sniper is opening fire, taking out quite effectively. So that's positive. The American player's, I think, sitting here. He put down some fighting positions. So we have at least 2. We have a support gun just chilling in the back, which I guess is fine. I mean, the thing about that is you're just going to do a slow, incremental amount of damage over time, and there's a howitzer right here that can heal, and you don't really have a heal point, so I don't think you're going to win that all that much. There is an MG here with a lot of Sturm Pioneers against armor, so an armor push may not be great, but you could smoke it out and definitely advance against the German player here and take the fuel. You absolutely could. That or just move your rifleman and take this spot here. Kind of weirded out the fact you are not. I think you're trying to flank. The problem with that flank is literally you're on the wrong side of the cover. Grenade going off. Going in the wrong area. It does a little bit of health damage, but not that much. Meanwhile, the Germans did manage to take over the right-hand side. The one who knocks is a very small army. You got the half-track. I'll give him that. You got this half-track with the Panzer Grenadiers. Now, will he be able to counteract the Allies? I don't think so. There's enough Royal Engineers that if this thing, or any of them move up, I think they'll be AT grenaded pretty effectively. But that's me. That's me. They have a flame track coming in. Conscripts could also use AT grenades. Sniper moving up a little too close from comfort. AT grenades being thrown. This half track as well has been designated for AT with the Panzer tracks more than anti-infantry. So even with that, you don't want to exactly get close to these guys with AT grenades available. But yeah, this guy will lose his half track. That's a lot of resources down the drain. Meanwhile, German forces kind of chilling on left. Once again, I think these guys are just literally in a sitting match. I feel like they're in World War I, where they both like this is no man's land, and they each have their own like little trench area or dug in, and they're just sitting there, not doing anything. It's quite weird, honestly. Panzer Grenadiers coming on in. I'm assuming what they're trying to do is blow up this cache and knock out the Royal Engineers. This Royal Engineer is barely alive. Sniper retreating. He's retreating it, so at least, you know, should be fine. And grenade going off. And kills the cache, but he makes it out alive. He almost kills himself, which would be hilarious. But he's not able to. He is not able to. MG, man, I love this position. He's actually using the fence as like a post to like keep his MG on. Like, look at that. That's actually really... That could not have been better placed. Just saying. I know there's a little bit of clipping there, but overall, that's pretty good placement. So at least, yeah, even though a bullet would probably go straight through that wooden fence. But, hey, maybe it'll block some light arms fire. Or maybe stop sight so Conscript Squad can throw a Molotov on you. Anyway, half track trying to suppress infantry, but I think this blob should be able to knock it out. So we'll see what happens. Any case, what do we got over here? Yes, I didn't. I'm actually... Okay, congratulations. That would explain why your unit preservation is complete horseshit, but, you know, good for you. Shock troops coming in, just murdering these Volk squads with... And, and still kicking your... Really? Really? I mean, yeah, I mean, you could say that. Army-wise, it's... the Axis are in, what, the low 40s, upper 30s, right around there. Probably upper 30s. Axis have a bigger army. The Hunter is just building up a massive force. Say goodbye to the half track. Come on. There it goes. Usually okay, so honestly, man, usually the person who says that, you know, your butt hurt is usually the one who is butt hurt. Just pointing out. As someone who deals with trolls, usually if they say, oh, look at this guy, isn't he? It's like, usually the one that's like, oh, look at this guy. He's how do I put this in the nicest way possible? Or a way I guess I could describe. Oh, look how angry this guy is. Isn't that awesome? And it's like, yeah, why are you doing that? Oh, it's because he kicked your ass 20 times. Okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. And then usually the best thing to do is ignore it and then say at the end, because then they can't do anything. You doing this is allowing the allies to be like, well, yeah, I mean, yeah, sure, you're doing this and that, but we are still killing most of your men. So I don't know what you're going to do next. I'm praying you just save it for a Tiger. I think Assault Ease would be a terrible idea. And I think maybe a Panzer IV would be better. Just don't go with this. You went the other two. Just please don't. Almost a dot and being pushed back. Almost killed. So the sniper knocking out the enemy sniper. Good shot. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Anyway, once again, we have nothing going on this front. Support gun trying to open fire. American force could literally pull an American rifleman and just take this point. Speaking of which, it is 14 minutes into the game and no one has captured mid. No one has captured mid. What is going on? I don't understand. I really don't. I really don't understand. Meanwhile, British infantry high by cover, light artillery barrage did come down a little bit. I mean, just a little bit, not too much. I mean, he's gonna do a little bit of damage for sure with that, and definitely push back some forces. But I don't think it was all that much. And you still got your assault grens killed, so you're down to 3 infantry and up. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if I can give you one piece of advice, never go this fucking monstrosity of an armored vehicle. It sucks. It is terrible. Don't do it. Save yourself. Save yourself from this horrific monstrosity of a tank. Because I heard it before. Shock troops almost kill it. The reason I say this is because I would rather get a Brumbar. Brumbar is definitely a better role. I get people use a lot of these things, but in all honesty, I just can't deal with it. Like, this thing is just bad. Like, in all honesty. I mean, like, it'll hurt infantry, don't get me wrong, but it's very easily killed and not good against anything. Like, you could easily counteract it with AT guns or something like that. I guess the one positive is this guy doesn't have that. Now, he is getting an SU-76, which could counter it very easily. The normal Stoogs could fight an SU-76. This thing can't because it's an assault gun. Meanwhile, we have a massive blob in mid. I'm very surprised he put all of his troops in one area. Diverge and or smoke would be the correct answer to fighting an MG. Not charge him head on. Not charging head on. That is something that, you know, I wouldn't do. Because I like keeping my men alive and in one piece. When you keep them together in this like massive kind of front, yeah, you're gonna die. I'm just pointing it out. You will absolutely die. Meanwhile, we've P4 coming in. Looks like it did a little bit of damage to the armor and stuff. Did he get any kills with it? Oh, okay, yeah, just more damage. This thing's got knocked out by the British infantry, which is still throwing AT grenades at them. Conscript squad helping to fight. So that's one Stoogie down. He has actually gotten himself another one. He might lose this one if these guys throw the AT grenade, which they are. And then you have the AT gun fire from behind, which it did, and just completely destroy the Stoogie and wipe it from the map. Meanwhile, we have a blob right here, although I think a demo would be great. Good kill on the sniper, and now he's down to one infantry and one unit. Grenade being thrown pushes back the British forces. I think a British grenade would have been better. Does he even have that? Oh, he's getting it now. Okay. That or a Gammon bomb. You have, okay, so you haven't picked any of the upgrade stuff. Shock troops, though, holy God, gets a great grenade on the Germans and pushing them back. So I think the Allies are maybe focusing a little too much effort here. I don't know what the hell this American player is doing. But, okay, there's Panzer headquarters here now, so that will at least stop them from going for that point, but he could have absolutely gone for this point earlier. Also, what is with this fighting position? I like how he's fighting position and an MG in front of it. It's like, okay. Support cut opening fire, but howitzer, I assume, will return fire on it. You have all this infantry just sitting around. None of it has veterancy because none of it has really any kills. Like this, I don't think these two men have fought for the last like 15 minutes of this game, which again, it's when you are literally static, you're not helping. At least this guy is trying to fight in mid. Well, hold on. Okay, I can tell this guy's a bad player because there's one thing as the Wehrmacht you need absolutely to keep your men alive. That'd be a medical. Medical bases help heal your infantry and make sure they're in top quality. Usually a Wehrmacht player would have that. He does not. He has yet to get that, and it's just putting a bunker with medics by your base. Essentially what people do. Yeah, and he doesn't have that, so that is fishy, I would say. That's very, very fishy. So in any case, we have a Panther on the field now. Large blob moving in. I think a good demo could definitely deal with them. And luckily, again, with a lot, well, oh, hold on, B4 just fired. Oh, just went for the support gun, missed completely. Looks like we don't have a believer on our side. But anyway, I'm trying to think how I put this. Yeah, luckily with these, you can also get rear echelon force and just fire from afar. Like, I'm thinking of, like, anything you could do to kind of move this static front against this guy and smoke it out, then use rifle grenades. Like, anything. Meanwhile, the Brits currently having to fight with this guy's army now, and yeah, he's having some problems. Lido called in a Panzer Commander ability to knock that out because of strategic, Grand Defensive. I always get them confused. Grand Defensive, Panzer Commander called in, knocked him out. Grenades being thrown. A decent incendiary, but good grenade killing the the German infantry there. AT opening fire against the German Panther. Panther as well being pushed back over here by the massive amount of bazooka forces. Large blob coming on in, not really any MGs to stop them. SC-76 coming on up, but with SCG-44s leading the group, they're very good against infantry, and I'm unsure if he has the capabilities to fight that. Good grenade. Might be able to kill the infantry. Good grenade as well from the Rangers. Gets a nice shot, pushes back some infantry. We have additional Volk squads and Storm Pioneers coming on in. Again, I feel like they should stop fighting in this front and just kind of play defense around here. Maybe go for this and then focus all their efforts in mid and then cracking this guy on left. That's what I would do. B4 coming in, getting at least one over squad, or model, but not really much else. I think that could be a little bit better with that, and could definitely lead to a better assault. But we'll see. We will absolutely have to see what happens. I'm trying to think of how I put this. Again, I'm of the mindset that this guy can't be static. Like, this guy can't just keep sitting here. He will lose this game. I guess his Rangers are helping in mid, but he needs to actually fight in mid. So, Hunter, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to be proactive because there's nothing here. And your riflemen have been there for almost 20 minutes. Man, 20 minutes of you sitting around doing nothing. You are not helping anyone on your team. Anyway, oh my god. We now have more Stoogies because I guess he wants to just keep... I guess it's like it's like if anyone's watching the Vader Zim and they're like pulling out all of the robots and Vader's and Zim's like, where's my robot? And they literally get something from the garbage and they hand it to him. That's what the Germans are doing into this commander. They're like, we don't want to give you the Tiger tanks and the Panthers and whatnot, so you can take this dumb, stupid tank / armored vehicle to come help you out. Now, they are doing damage, I'll give him credit, and that's because they are, you know, numerous, but he's also letting his engineer squad just die, so I don't understand that. Like, he's just... anyway, light artillery coming in to kill the AT gun, which does manage to kill the Stoog. SC-76 could come in with the AT to help kill this, which would be, what, 4 or 5? I want to say it's 5 of these suckers dead. B4 is finally up to vet 1. Again... He has it really far back. I think moving it further up would have been a better idea. I know that puts it at greater risk, but greater risk, greater reward. Again, think about using the B4 against this massive, like, blob force that he's been making. That would be very good. Anyway, British infantry trying to fight here. They could throw a grenade. I didn't mean the Panzer Fusilier squad. It meant the actual British to hold them off. Although, I will say, Hunter, you are putting down caches, so good job there. You are helping out your team, and that's very important. The German player, I mean, look, there's right now only one Wehrmacht player, and he could be doing that, but so far we have no caches on the field. So, yeah, the one who knocks, who's been, you know, causing shit and saying that he's this great player, yeah, he is not that great. He is, before firing randomly, I guess, trying to hit the Panther. Low off. Okay, also, you have 4 Mother Russia and you're not using it. Masi. Like, seriously. For Mother Russia, great for fighting infantry and as well for speed bonus. But I guess they removed that now in combat, but it'd still be pretty damn effective. Snipers on standby, infantry pulling on back, with the Volk squads and MG over here. I think them kind of being here and kind of moving up the MG for a little more coverage would be a good idea. Maybe put one over here as well to stop additional flanks, but that's me. Sniper teams pushing back the British infantry. Once again, Hunter's not moving. He has a major over here for some... I don't know why he has a major over here. Nor he literally can deploy... He has so much infantry on the field. He needs to deploy armor, yet he's not doing... I don't understand why he's not deploying armor. A Sherman would, like, easily break this line, and he could take the point and swing around and probably kill this with howitzer and AT and everything else and just murder it. But, you know... That would be a good idea. Instead, we have Nidell moving up 2 Panthers and still no American support. So, good, I guess? Panthers are advancing. Yeah, they have light artillery barrage coming out on the infantry with no AT. S-76 still opening fire. B4 gets a great hit on the Sturms. I'll give him that. Although the massive amount of bazooka teams are just lighting that Panther up, pushing it back. Hot damn. Remember, Rangers get a bonus with bazookas. So that's why they're so effective. Now, again, Panthers need to pull the hell back. This one as well here. I love how this Ranger squad by itself is going to hold them back. Now, I think he used the ability, which you can see here in the circle. Yeah, for additional smoke. This guy's still complaining of God mode. Knocks out the squads. That's good. But alas, he called in the circle ability here. I think it would have been better over here. So that way the smoke comes in and the MG could not suppress them. And they could have maybe increased their speed enough to kill the other Panther as well. So, yeah, just a bad call-in location for that. Cover to cover is very good. I just think that it would have been better if used in a different area. Meanwhile, the Allied forces, even though they're down in fuel by over half, they only have 40% the fuel that the Germans have, roughly, I would say. The big problem is munitions. They're actually still doing quite well, and that's thanks to the Hunter player. Though, once again, I would say Macy could be doing recon or additional things, especially with help with his B4. Good shot with his SU-76 pushing it back. Shock troops finally advancing. Good. Could get a nice grenade. Oh, yeah, it's going to wipe that support gun squad. Very nice to see. Brits actually wiping some German infantry for once. They've upgraded their engineers with the Vickers. So, again, they're doing quite well against all this infantry. Even the Obers are having a tough time trying to hold back that squads. So, yeah, very effective. Oh, my God, I love that sound. They are just utterly annihilating that squad and pushing it back. Very good job. Very good job indeed. Panther opening fire against them. Trying desperately to help out, but I don't understand if it will or not. Because it's not... Okay, there we go. I was like waiting for the Panzer Commander ability, but I was wondering why it was taking so long, and I realized, oh wait, the Germans actually are incredibly low on munitions. That's why. I keep looking at the Allied numbers, like, why don't they have 500 munitions? Anyway, B4 misses again. Not a believer, I see, Macy. Not a believer. Remember, guys, believe in the B4, and you'll always get some great hits. I got a little bit of a hit there, I think. A little bit of a hit. Not a major one. Up to 11 kills, though, so did a little bit better. I can't believe these snipers are still alive after all this time. You figure they would die. Like, you figure he would just be annihilated, but no, that's not it. He's actually still fighting, and he's still trying to fight. And he's doing quite well. Panther pushing out the Vickers machine gun. We have a Tiger now on the field, and now we have the one who knocks saying, oh, no, please tell me. Oh, god damn it, now he has a Tiger too. Well, a Tiger as well, not an actual Tiger 2, because the Tiger 2 would be, well, the King Tiger, but you get my point. That is ridiculous. That is absolutely freaking ridiculous. Okay. So, how do I put this nicely? My rationale for this, allies right now also have an SU-76, they have no Jacksons, and Kulix has no Firefly. Like, what is with these allies? Like, I know that they haven't had a ton of fuel, but it's 27 minutes in, they should have at least something. Yeah, and as well, this guy could advance. So, his howitzer's opening fire. There's not much stopping the troops from moving in. He's not equipped his men with bazookas on this front. Rangers, though, are coming in and should... Oh, my God. They're pulverizing that King... That King Tiger's almost dead! Oh, my God. They killed a King Tiger with the bazooka force. 4 Ranger squads are pushing back Axis armor. Jesus Christ. And immediately falling back. They killed a King. Hassan lost his most powerful unit, even though I thought he would probably get a Tiger. Tasty King Tiger. Yeah, I would say so. Meanwhile, this blob is literally going to kill all this. I would say he had a blob as well with the Rangers. Oh, B4 trying to come in and help, but alas, this one's probably dead. Do we have any AT? We have no AT. Calliope's opening fire, but the blob just walks away from it. Yeah, you still have troops over here, just like you could move up this rifleman and fire a rifle grenade on that and make him pinned, and then move up the bazooka team and kill him. But also, you could... Oh, never mind, you're slowly healing, I was going to say. Tiger opening fire against the Soviet lines. Again, not much really happening to it. He needs something long range, but he doesn't... He hasn't gotten the upgrade for it. He's mostly relied on a B4. Even though I love the B4, you need something else, like an SU-85, or just AT guns. Where the fuck is this AT? Meanwhile, we have the Germans just swarming into the Allied base. Is this game? Like, I'm being honest, is this game? Because, I mean, to be fair, the Allies still have this small... Oh, wait, no, this is actually being cut off. Okay, you believed on that one. I'll give you credit on that. You actually did believe. You knocked out almost his entire blob in a single hit. That was incredible. I'm actually surprised the Panther didn't die or take more damage. I guess the amount of infantry swarming it maybe took some of the shots. But good shot, Macy. That's purple has now been declawed. So now it's I guess, up to the American player to come in. Why are you saying hello, Brits? What'd the Brit do? Yeah, it's me. All right. Smoke's coming in. A Ranger squad's pushing on in against the Tiger. We could also see... Oh my god, will they kill it? They might actually kill the Tiger in a single barrage. It's close. It's gonna be close. Oh my god, so close. Give light artillery barrage come in, but the Rangers keep moving. That was a bounce. They need one more shot. Oh, no, the Obers will stop them. So close. Although, while he was controlling that, he had no time and did not micro his sniper out of there. So, there's that. Shock Troop's doing its best, but alas, even at Vet 3, he can only fight so much. Great grenade, though, on those Volk squads, neutralizing them and pushing back the Germans pretty effectively. We still have the rifleman in here, which, again, could go for this. It's... Hunter, you're infuriating. Yes, you're killing the Axis armor, but you could literally move the fuck up to take that point. Macy says, what the fuck? Star Wars. Okay. I don't understand the joke, but I'm assuming something happened. Maybe these troops, I don't know. But anyway, they're advancing, pushing them back. B4 missing it, although it has been AT grenaded to have a bad engine. Most of the, yeah, there's a lot of very vulnerable targets over here. I really hope. Oh my god, you finally got an AT gun. Thank Christ. Now move it up. Calliope opening fire on this sector. Oh, we can see some. Oh, but Calliope, get the kill. Get the kill, Calliope. Get the kill. Takes one shot. Takes one good shot. Oh, so close. That would have been, oh my, a 2-star Panzer dying to just Calliope fire coming in. Oh, that's just as sweet as like a Katusha or something. Just getting that last shot. Anyway, Panther coming in, but again, bazooka force. That is, that might be more cancerous than Panzer Grenadiers. Yeah, Hunter, that was a mistake. You know, also was a mistake? Trench warfare, so get out of it. Do you have more, says Macy, of them? Tanks. Oh my god. That would be, interesting if they did, because I don't think they would last. This guy's barely healing his Panzer IV, though I think he lost a Panther. He lost 2 Panthers. This guy had another Panther. No, I'm sorry, he did not. He never had a Panther. This guy only had a Tiger. Hassan has just had a Panther, and then he had a King, which died earlier. So yeah, they've lost a lot of armor in their recent pushes. They have a lot of fuel, so they could possibly get a new Tiger very soon. But yeah, it's one of those things that they've definitely been declawed a bit. Sniper teams pulling on back. At least they retreated early this time. Massive British-Soviet alliance slash blob moving in. AT grenaded, but they have no long-range fire against that. Also, lucky B4 shot comes down. You need to believe a little more, man. You had one good shot. You believed, I think, decently well, or you got lucky. You need to believe in the B4, and you'll hit the target every time, guaranteed. I'm not just saying that for promotional reasons to sell merch. No, that would absolutely be terrible. Or because it's my stick. But wow, good job. All right, we have Star Artillery coming in, holding back the allies. I hope he knows they didn't need to call him that point. It was a pretty good hit, but he didn't necessarily need to call him right there, right on the point, next to the point. Calliope coming down, barely dodging or being missed by the large blob, although this one might fall back into it. Yeah, the troops are coming on in. Shock troops coming in to stop them, but there's an over squad in the back. They could just slowly mow them down. It's going to be close. I think the Soviets might have this. Oh, no, the MG's around the corner. They'll be suppressed. How about you don't B4 your own men? That would be a good idea. That's a thought. Anyway, Panzer IV. Oh, speaking... Actually, oh boy. That reminds me. Sword Art Online... Wait, so you still managed to lose with God mode? Dude, you have... Most of your men have died through the course of this battle, and you keep deploying snipers like they're just... like, disposable. Like, units on a field. It's like, yeah, I'll deploy 10 snipers. I mean, they're not that costly. It's only 360 manpower. Anyway, this AT guns need some, well, support, which I'm actually surprised there really isn't any. He's not rushing up troops in a desperate gamble. He's not actually getting AT, so whatever. Macy still has the B4, which fired. Maybe gets a lucky shot here. We'll see. Good shot. Good shot. Well-deserved shot, too. Thank you. The one who knocks might be a little quieter now. Hopefully. One can hope. Anyway, shock troops moving on in, pushing back the infantry. Tiger tank's still there. Again, need to worry about that, though. AT groups are coming on in. I hope your AT gun's moving up. It's not. You're just sitting there. Okay. AT troops opening fire. Large to the barrage coming in. Shock troops push back the infantry, but we have a Jagdtiger now on the field. As much as I support a Jagdtiger when you're versing a large amount of allied armor, the allies have yet to deploy any armor. They have no Jacksons, no Fireflies, nothing. They've only used Rangers. So this thing is pretty much not worthless, but not as effective as you might think it would be, because you're versing all infantry. That's it. Now this guy's finally charging against the allied player. Thank fuck Hunter's actually fighting. Like, these guys have been in, like, this area for so long. These men actually dug their own graves before the building came down, because they were in that building for so freaking long. Oh my god. Calliope luckily coming in and hitting some of the blob, which is kind of effective. AT gun opening fire against that. So, not bad. Not bad. At least he's putting some pressure on him. Churchill now. Okay, so we finally have some armor. And by the way, I know you can technically say this is armor or the SC-76, but I actually mean like good Jacksons, like major tank destroyers, heavy armor like Churchill's. B4 getting a good hit too, killing some of the infantry. Churchill will definitely kill some if he gets a good flame hit on two of those squads right there. Oh, one Pennsley squad could die. Oh, so close. So goddamn close. It's just like you want a little more damage and it would just absolutely knock him out. Anyway, pulling on back, AT gun on standby. Could hold back the armor. Oh my god. And here comes the bazooka force, boys. Open fire, men. Stop that Axis charge, and let's neutralize that armor. I think he's also... Wait. Come on. Oh, he's turning. Wow, we actually have smoke coming in. That was a good tactic. I'm waiting. Wait. Oh, okay. Yep. Panzer commander called in his direct strike. The American commander called in his strike for additional smoke. And there goes both Panthers. Plus, he still has his blob, but he doesn't exactly have enough for any armor, at least now. He'll get some maybe in the future, but hopefully this guy actually goes on the fucking offensive. Like, think about actually putting down smoke and hitting this from multiple angles. It would kill it instantly. Alright, B4 getting a shot over here. Did I actually get a kit? Actually don't know. Hold on. B4 is up to 27 kills, so it's actually not doing half bad. It's definitely getting up there. We still have a lot of armor in mid with a Jagdtiger, which I don't understand. I really, really don't. Who is this? Nidell. I'm at a loss here. You guys have so many tanks, says Mossy. Yeah, and you have no freaking AT, and you still can't win easily. What? Is this on purpose? Are they just doing this on purpose? If I don't believe that, because this guy has not gone AT. Also, this guy's a Stoogie force, because why the hell not? All right, so the Stoogies and the Tiger are now taking out the headquarters. Where's the Rangers? Our Rangers are actually falling back. Churchill's coming over. Artillery is being called in. Is that the B4 prepare to fire? It may have fired, but I think it missed heavily. They're now actually killing the Soviet base, and thank God, because this, as much as I want this one guy to die, the fact the Soviets have been this incompetent this entire game is laughable. It's almost as laughable as getting a Jagdtiger to fight an entire allied force that is comprised of solely infantry for the most part. Sure, the Churchill is technically a heavy armored vehicle, and yes, that would be a good fight. But yeah, I don't think you're gonna win this scenario. I'm gonna be honest. I think that Jagdtiger is gonna want to run. I think that tree is trying to escape. Up there goes the Tiger. B4 gets a great shot on it. There goes the other unit. Rangers not dead. Some of them have died. Hold on. Actually, he's lost a number of Rangers. Holy shit. And now what, Hassan? Now what? I feel like both sides are like shit-talking each other, and it's just gonna end bad. We have another Stoogie. Are you serious? I just realized it's another one. Stop deploying them. For the love of fuck, stop deploying them. Also, yeah, good. This guy finally realized that for Mother Russia was a thing. Artillery's coming in, like, on top of him. So now, yeah, that's gonna kill a lot of his men. Shock troops just clearing out the rest. Oh, my God. Well, there goes all that. Please, good grenade. I give him. Oh, this is gonna be a good bundle. Oh, oh, that was nasty. Shock Troop's barely alive from that, and have to fall back. That was a good bundle grenade. That saved your lives right there. Yeah. So Macy doesn't have much. Hunter still has a good ranger force. So very good job there. We have, although the entire right side is completely gone, the Axis pretty much, even though they have a smaller army, have way more resources now, so they can bring stuff up. This guy says it's boring, yet he's lost his entire army 4 times over. He's the definition of a troll. He's the absolute reason. And what you do is you don't even address him. You ignore him. That's how you take away a power from a troll. And being honest, guys, if you ever have someone that's just bugging you, ignore them. Block them. Don't respond. And literally wait until something bad happens to them, like something major, or they can't respond, and then send it and just end it. That, or like, if you want to. Best case is that if you do want to do something against that person, yeah, you got a little bit of salt to the wound after they lose everything, whatnot. But like, I fully expect him to lose that army because AT grenades, I assume, were thrown. They were. He's about to die. B4 almost hitting the Jagdtiger again, so good job. It is Vet 3, so it is doing pretty well with that. At least I got a good B4 at. I mean, like, some good B4 plays. I think he started believing toward the end, because by God, he's gotten some great hits. And later, oh my God, with the Piats actually kill this thing. There's Piats and AT troops. He needs to spread them out. I feel like these guys need to actually, you know, spread out your forces a little bit more. One who knocks, the guy who just said he's such a badass, yeah, lost his Tiger for the umpteenth time. And has no armor to boot. AT gun moving up from the Soviets, and they're quickly taking over a large portion of left-hand territory, though there's Panzer headquarters hiding back here. Jagdtiger gets defeated by the AT gun. I have so much fuel, I can order 3 Tigers, lol. Dude, you're fucking lying. I see you have 80 fuel. So, yeah, Cloud X is sneaking that bullshit. Like, we just killed 2 of your Tigers. I call hacks. Although, we do have a King Tiger on the field. So, Hassan has enough fuel for it. How did you do it? Oh boy. So yeah, the King Tiger's coming on in. We have the Rangers still active, which can move on up. We have a lot of Panzer trucks lying around. I think that was the B4. B4 kind of, you need to be inside its territory. You guys leave us all game, like, oh, you're right. I mean, to be fair, this fuel has been under their control for the good time, so he's not wrong. Epic. Well, here's the thing. That's not true. He's bluffing. He's absolutely bluffing. The question is, will the Allies believe it? So, we'll see. Just by the way, for reference, like, see how much fuel you get? Alright, so the enemy probably has like 30 fuel, because again, you can literally do recon and see they have no caches, so you know it's not 40 or 50. They don't have this huge number of caches supporting them for a huge income, or like a the assault support doctrine with the Oval Blitz trucks, and you can tell that by the mini-map not like have like little white glowing spots to indicate all the support trucks. So you know they're not getting anything major. So if you do 30, it's been what, 40 minutes in this game, so that's roughly 1,200 fuel. You're gonna waste like 300 of which on building buildings and stuff like that, like getting upgrades. So he's had, so that's 900. We know he's definitely lost 2 Tigers, and then he's had a F ton of those Stoogies. So each one of those is what, 80? No, 75. So yeah, so you're like, okay, we've killed about 6 Stoogies, so that's another 450. We killed 2 Tigers. That's probably somewhere in the ballpark of like 800 plus that. So he probably doesn't have enough for 3 more. That's completely BS. He probably, if you add up all the armor he has, but not now. Rangers coming up. For the Mother Russia activated, most likely to fight off the officer. King Tiger just being overwhelmed by infantry, though. Panzer Commander ability coming on in. Almost gets the blob, but luckily he's able to react just quick enough to get out of there. British infantry, though, still trying to engage. Doing a lot of damage, but the blob is right now in effect, and he's probably going to lose a lot of his infantry if he does get out of there right now. He'll probably lose the squad with that King Tiger getting a nice final shot on it before it escapes. And yeah, the infantry just murder it. So yeah, right now the Allies need to capture territory. That's the big thing right now. They absolutely need to capture territory. Nidell is saying GG. Again, they can see GG, but right now Hunter has a massive force. He has finally gotten a frontline tank. I'm so happy. Major needs to move up. Elite troops no more. What do you mean elite troops no more? Does he not have the... No, he still has the Rangers. B4 knocks out a good chunk of his men as well, so good job there. So these guys will capture this. Right now, their best bet would be this star. Send over a Sherman, which he's doing right now, to go take it. Drop smoke even. They should be able to at least decap this, I would say. Yeah, just move over to the side the artillery isn't, so that way you can take over the point. Yeah, dude, time's of the essence. Also, remember, middle was not under anyone's control for like 20 minutes. No one went for it. So the Axis could have won this way sooner if they would have had that midpoint. Or even the Allies could have survived longer if they had that midpoint. So I really don't know. Anyway, it's 1 point remaining. And the American player manages to cap the point very quickly and save it. There's 1 point remaining. This guy's like easy, being like, because that's what a lot of people do. They're like easy or yeah, you know, quick game or whatever they have, whatever they want to say, and be like, oh, look at this. Now, here's the thing: the Allies have 1 point remaining, and if I know human instinct in this game is this is what's gonna happen. They're gonna be like, guys, we got this. All we need to do. And no, I will be honest. All we're going to do is send a couple of infantry, retake mid real quick, piece of cake. First off, they have breakthrough, so that is possible. They actually have a good unit that, if they activate, which he could do right now, they could decap it and recap it very quickly. Churchill, however, will stop him with the fire, and shock troops will come in and help clear it. Rail engineers are firing from afar and actually getting a number of kills. 16 kills, 17 kills. Good grouping. Panzer Grenadiers coming on in, trying to do what they've been doing to him. Alas, shock troops are probably going to murder a lot of those troops on the retreat. Very close to. He now has his Tiger, by the way. Remember that Tiger you could deploy 3 times over, where he could just afford it right now. Meanwhile, the American player is capturing everything over here. I think keeping the Shermanite over here would be a good idea. Or keeping at least one squad while you send the Sherman out to go kill this shit over here. Strafing support came in. I'm sorry, not strafing support. Hold the line came in to hold this position. My apologies on that. Which is a good ability. Essentially, any targets in the area after so long will just be strafed by whatever they're against. So anti-infantry, anti-armor. Anything else, says Masi. We'll see. Masi, you have the B4 with 31 kills. Smoke going down. Does he have a capture? He has a sniper moving up. So that was a bit early with the smoke. Firefly and oh my god. Okay, you've definitely taken the criticism to heart. Yeah, Tiger immediately runs away. Infantry rushing on in. Again, King Tiger as well is right there, throwing a grenade. I don't understand why they don't have, like, one troop on one side. Firefly firing some missiles. B4 just barely missing, though getting still a little bit of damage. Page commander ability coming on. Jagdtiger could help capture... keep the armor away from mid, which will allow the infantry to push up, which is why your infantry should push up. Also, the guy that has the ability to capture the point quickly is not doing it. Again, just showing their expert gameplay. Massive amount of AT right now that is just beautiful to the eye. Opening fire on the Jag. Oh my god, just so many. Fire twill, men! Artillery's coming down as well. Oh my god, their entire blob is dead from the Calliope. Almost the entire blob. Most of the blob is dead. Meanwhile, they decap mid, but they're not able to capture it because shock troops are like, yeah, bitch, come on. Ranger. Oh, here come the Rangers. Massive amount of bazookas opening fire. Tiger's pushing back. The flak half-track got utterly annihilated. King Tiger and the Jagdtiger are... Well, the King Tiger's still alive. And now smoke's being called down, like I said, with that forward momentum. They are charging. Sniper like, I could help you, but I'm fucking running. Massive bazooka team opening fire. Doing a bit of damage, but yeah, he needs to pull back. The shock troops coming in. Massive AT4 still firing just for support. Not going to really do much, but it will be enough to kill the infantry real quick. With the shock troops, they're just holding the fort down. Yeah, so right now, recon's going out for the identified targets, most likely for this. So I expect the B4 to fire most likely over here, I would say. If I had to assume. The AT guns should prevent any additional armor with the Ranger squad, so at least they have a good force there. Churchill's still here, so any infantry coming in will burn alive. Germans, Hassan still has a good infantry force. He's kind of building up. We have a Stuka now, which weird to say, but I'm actually surprised the Germans haven't had artillery this entire game. The one who knocks currently has a Tiger that is, well, barely alive, and I really, really am hoping that a certain B4 kills it. Please, B4, please, please, please. Oh, so close. So close. At least you hit some of the engineers, and you stopped it for the time being. But god damn it, why couldn't you have killed it? That would have been... Oh my god, Firefly, you answered my prayers. Do it. 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 Oh my god. Oh, misses with the rockets. Barely manages to escape. If he puts a comment like, you suck, it literally, it's like, dude, you are so lucky that you made it out there alive. But don't worry, Hassan has it, the King Tiger moving back up to support. Meanwhile, we have one Sturm Pioneer squad coming over. It's like, dude, all right, here's an idea. Instead of focusing, teamwork, communication, but instead of sending the King to mid, why didn't you send the King over here to kill this unit and this? And then, yeah, there we go. See that rapid, look how quickly he's actually decapping that and recapping it. Like, think how awesome that would be if he activated that building with all those troops on mid earlier. He probably would have been able to capture it. Light artillery coming in to kill the guy MG there. Again, very effective. Should be able to kill it. So close. So freaking close to killing it. Oh my god. He was so close to capturing it, and they got out to murder him. Good job. Good job. The what? I don't... I can't wait to see the one who knocks break down. Don't get me wrong, the Allies have not been saints. They've also said some stuff very early on in the game, but this guy's been the most consistent with his bullshit. And at least the Germans now are like, okay, pushing here, because they realized most of the anti-stuff, or the anti-armor, anti-infantry, even the 17 pounder coming down, they have enough that they really just need a Beaufort here to make sure infantry doesn't annihilate them. If I was the B4, I would reposition it, although Calliopes are being repositioned. Oh my god, yes! Bazooka team's coming. King Tiger's like, no, 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 no. We could see the cover to cover move in. It looks like he's doing it. And a better section as well to kind of cover more stuff. Just a better area of effect, I would say, for that. Stuka firing at a tree. Just really great shot there, Stuka. Really, really helping out your team. Calliope. Oh, one bomb made it off. Awesome. Calliope opening fire. Little surprised. Maybe they fired. Oh, there we go. Shock troops keeping them pinned in one area. They did die, though. Ugh. But was worth it. Calliope managed to hit the whole blob and managed to kill one squad, two squads, maybe 3 squads. Oh, so close. But at least 2 squads died. And yeah, the Tiger did end up dying. Hold on. Hold on. Where'd the Tiger? Was it mid? Oh, Tiger died in mid. Awesome. It charged like a moron. Hey, there's a bunch of dead wrecks. If you're the OKW, oh my, this is amazing. I'm sorry. There are literally 2 dead Jagdtigers right next to each other covering their flanks. I don't know how you get a better than this. That is perfect right there. That is absolutely perfect. It's almost like they died covering each other's backs. It's mwah. But you could decommission that for fuel, which is why I'm just like so weirded out the fact that Germans aren't doing that. B4 firing somewhere. Oh, over here. Okay, that was the second one. Do we have two? We actually have 2 B4s opening fire. Not a bad idea. So they're at least doing some damage a little bit. Not a lot per se, but they're doing some. By the way, so there was a fly kind of going around, or a gnat. But yeah, they're doing some damage. But again, it's just unfortunately they're so far away. The accuracy is not that great. So just having some issues there. Any case, we have another push in mid with infantry and armor. Remember, guys, there's a 17 pounder, a mortar pit, a crap ton of AT guns, all aiming at that position. There's smoke coming down, sure. But you have shock troops lying in the wind, so I don't think they're going to do all that well against it. I'm just pointing it out. B4 getting a nice shot right there. That was the Vet 3 one. The Vet 1 gets a great shot in mid. Again, the B4 just helped coverage. Churchill just annihilates those. Plane almost crashes into the AT line. Infantry just falling back. Again, they can't fight the king. They don't need to. What? Lel? Okay, cool. Laugh. Yeah, I actually don't know what that is. Probably someone would be like, Greyshot, it's this. I'll be like, oh, okay. Anyway, so we got the Rangers. They're still on standby, I guess, waiting for the big tank to come out. King Tiger's still on standby. The one who knocks is pretty much given up. Or at least I really wanted to give up. He's got himself a Panther, so I can't wait to see how he kills it. He still has a decent chunk of manpower, so of course he's going to get himself a half-track unit and just try to fight mid. King Tiger trying to approach. 17 pounders like, no, get away. And Bazooka team is waiting for their time, which is now apparently. The 17 pounders shot bounced. Calliope's opening fire. Panther coming on in for just a charge. Remember, we still have the... Oh, I'm sorry, the AT line has positioned itself over here. Bazooka team moving up. Annihilating that unit. And yeah, they're just going to annihilate this half-track. I don't understand what his attempt of a push was. Stuka charging itself into the line because I guess it gets like, I'll kill myself. It's great. Yeah, I think he just realized that it was a misclick and just, yeah, got annihilated by a 17-pounder, which again is now up to Vet 2, which is horrifying. His remaining troops are coming on the left-hand flank, but being annihilated. And yeah, they're saying GG because they literally have nothing. This guy's 18. This guy's 7. This guy's 19. They have no armor. They have nothing left. So I'm just gonna fast forward at this point because I'm being honest. The Germans have nothing left. They have no armor, no infantry, not really anything. B4s are now firing upon their base. But yeah, this was a really good game. Now they're gonna attempt to do a secret push over here, but there's enough MGs and Shermans and whatnot. They're not gonna be able to. Okay, the Allies are incredibly lucky. They were able to rebound on that. I think the lack of AT initially did F them. And Hunter, I do think you're more reactionary than like proactive efforts. Really F'd your team a lot. Volk squad's being torn apart, but yeah, they're not gonna be able to capture it. I'm being honest. B4's coming down, making sure they're having hell even when they retreat. But yeah, I just think that if the Germans would have gotten more effective units like Panzerwerfer, stuff like that, Stukas earlier that could have counteracted. It's not like the Allies weren't using artillery. They have been. They have had Calliopes for quite some time. I think the Germans just thought they could get some good infantry and armor and just push them. And our low artillery does help out. Nadell is left. I can't wait. I honestly can't wait for this, for no one's response. Hassan has been replaced, and yeah, this guy just... Yep, I think they all just quit. Yep, they all quit, and Mossy's just having a field day. So yeah, like I said, Hunter, you were very you actually didn't get a lot of damage overall. Your Rangers definitely did a lot. I'm not denouncing them at all. They did a ton of damage. Like, if I look at your damage, it's 27,000. I think you may have had the most damage. Masai's best unit was the AT guns when he finally got those things. B4, not bad. As well. You have 3 B4s, it's a little much, but he had some good shots with this one. Again, you were a believer by the end. I would say that. In the beginning, I think you was a little misplaced. That one, once you got Veteran 3 especially, oh my god, it was doing a lot of work. Churchill as well. Let's not discount this crocodile that was just burning away the German infantry with ease. 15,000 damage. Really good job with this thing. 9 vehicles destroyed. That is nothing to sneeze at, especially for a Churchill. Wait, 9 vehicles. And this one has 2. 9 vehicles. 2. Oh, maybe it was the other one. Did he have another one? How many Churchills have you deployed? You deployed 1. So this thing killed 2 vehicles here. And 9 vehicles here. Okay. Sure, why not? Any case. Yeah, it could have been a lot better. Again, best damage was Mossy, and I think that was because of the fact his B4s and eventually building up an AT force and shock troops as well did very well. Cloud X, you did very well with the infantry. You had probably the most, like, you did very well with your infantry trying to help out the Soviet. I think you got done a little better with helping out mid and capturing that point. I think that would have been a bit better hit. But I think Hunter, you definitely really could have helped your allies out a lot more if you were more offensive and broken up these guys. All right, so let's go with the Germans. Which, by the way, not a lot of damage overall. Plenty of kills, but by the way, most kills, again, same thing, Mossy. Most kills on the German side was the one who knocks, which is actually surprising. But if you think about it, he had a lot of Stoogies and the Tiger and everything, which is actually quite effective. I think he got to vet too. Yeah, he got 53 kills, so it did pretty well. 9 snipers bit the dust in that, by the way. He had 9 snipers. Holy God. Yeah, they're not cost effective, I guarantee you. So yeah, but one who knocks, stop with the Stoogies. Stop BSing your, you know, the victory and whatnot, because A, you're jinx yourself, and B, it just make you look like an idiot, honestly. And you never helped out your team. Hunter, even though he was sitting in the back, put down tons of caches. I helped them with munitions and calling additional strikes. You did nothing. You did not help out with any caches. So shame on you. Honestly, shame on you for being a horrible teammate. Hassan did fine. I think he had the most well-rounded army. He definitely had the largest sustained army. And again, and I think that's just because his teammate, the person he was fighting wasn't attacking him, Hunter. So there's that. Nidale had the most damage. He did quite well, although I think his Jagdtiger was a bad idea. I think that, honestly, he needed a King Tiger or Stuka or something else. I think going to Yag versus an allied force comprised of mostly infantry was the bad call. I think getting something else to help break up the AT guns infantry was better. There was eventually armor, but I don't think that really helped him against the Ranger blob and the AT gun horde and everything else that was hitting them toward the middle and later half of this game. But again, they were close to winning. It's just, and they might have won if they would have captured mid sooner. So priority on that. But yeah, lack of resources for the German side in terms of caches, lack of some coordination, but I think more coordination would have been a little bit better. Lack of engagement on the Allied side almost cost them. Lack of AT for the Soviet. And I think the Brit, it was basically more, and I think the Brit was probably one of the better, like, well-rounded players, I would say. Like, he was at least trying to help out where he could and definitely did a damn good job. But, like, look at the resources the Allies have. They're near pop cap for each one. They have a ton of reserves. The Axis are completely the opposite. They have nothing. So, anyway, that's game. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been Greyshot17, reminding you to submit your replays, hit that like, subscribe button, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello, everyone. This is Greyshot17, and before you go, I want to give a special shout out to Patreon supporters Joey G, Josh, Mustaach, Milam, Ace, Aldo Lopez, Chris Bailey, Folkvard, jrchicklis, Ali, Pyroshark, Rifle, Streakingwookie, GTA, Jakub and Spartycus, with the remaining Patreons down below as well. And thank you so very much to each and every one of you for your amazing support. So it's been Greyshot17 and his amazing patrons, and I'll see you guys next time.